Big Bang Theory Season 3 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important, if you're not caught up to the point where I am, you're watching The Big Bang Theory, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention as well as put in the description for you. If that happens to be the case and you're not caught up, it would be my suggestion or recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any potential spoilers of funny moments that'll happen on the show. This will be The Big Bang Theory Season 3, Episode 6. The title of this episode is called The Cornhusker Vortex. And this will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode last night. Starts off with the guys talking about going to do some kite fighting. Yes, there's something called kite fighting apparently, which I was unaware of. And when they're in the building trying to leave, they run into Penny, and Leonard invites Penny to join them. But she tells him she has friends coming over to watch the Nebraska college football game. And because of this, Leonard is kind of upset that he thinks he embarrasses Penny. So they do the kite fighting. It's Leonard and Sheldon versus Howard and Raj. And because Howard wants to go talk to a hot chick that apparently he has no chance with, Raj and Howard end up losing. And Raj, because of losing, has to give his prized kite to fight to Sheldon. And he is mad at Howard for ditching him. And this always happens. So, yeah, Leonard and Sheldon are victorious. And at this point, Raj doesn't even want to talk to Howard anymore. Like, he's done with him to a certain degree. So, when they come back, Leonard asks Penny if she's embarrassed. And she's like, no, I'm not embarrassed by you. And she actually invites Leonard over for the next college football game. Leonard and Howard are shocked that Sheldon knows a lot about football in this. Now, Sheldon agrees, because Leonard doesn't know anything about football, to teach Leonard about football. And Sheldon personally thinks it's a lot of trouble to go through just for intercourse. During this football game, when they get to it, Leonard says a bunch of like dictionary terms for football, and he just sounds really weird and stupid when he says that. And Penny's annoyed by it, even though she doesn't really let on. But she wishes he would drink or something to kind of take the edge off so he doesn't try to outsmart people, but he's not really being smart. And during this, Sheldon actually stops by to borrow some bread, which... and then Leonard finally leaves, and Penny says, yeah, that's my boyfriend, and he's really smart. And then Howard and Raj make up because he buys him a Hello Kitty kite, and he asks him if there's anything that he wants to do it, and then they agree to do something. And again, Howard leaves Raj for a female, but this time he does get Raj's permission, although after he leaves, Raj isn't too happy about it. So that's how the episode ends. I didn't like this episode that much. First of all, I don't know if there's anything that's actually any such thing as kite fighting, but I found myself disinterested during this particular episode. As far as the score, I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. The character of the episode, I mean, Leonard, although he was kind of stupid in this episode because of his football knowledge and how he explained things. And as far as Penny's hotness goes in the episode, as I mentioned in the last video, one of the reasons why I started this... Actually, the reason why I started watching The Big Bang Theory was because I saw Penny, and I'm like, wow, she's pretty funny, and she's pretty good on the eyes. So I'm going to give her a 7.5 on this one. Last episode, she was really amazing. And this one, she was okay. Just nothing super crazy in this one. So you've heard what I had to say. Now, of course, it's your turn. If you're a fan of JW TV, or if you like The Big Bang Theory, Young Sheldon, which I'm way behind on. I've only watched the first season and the first episode of the second season and moments of the season 2 finale. Or if you watch The Walking Dead, Dexter, Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, Lost, or are interested in live reactions to UFC fight cards, and you want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, make sure you smash that like button. That really helps the channel out, and the YouTube algorithm is a pain in the ass sometimes. Share the video with anybody you know, or if you want to put it on your social media platforms. Don't forget to sound off in the comments about what your opinions are on this episode. What did you think? What would you score it? Whom would be your character of the episode? And If you want to rank Penny or your funniest moment, go ahead and do that. And then last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. Since you're already watching the video anyway, subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And JDev will return.